Good morning. The sun is just coming up. It has been a cold and snowy day here in North Carolina, and I am really hoping that I can get out and take some pictures of birds this morning. These birds have been snowed on all night long. This is the first snowfall of this season. They are wet, they are cold, and they're going to want to look for food this morning. So I'm going to be out here in these fields looking for these birds. I really have some high expectations as to what I will see. I'm really hoping I'll be able to photograph some of these birds, but I am really, really excited to be out here. So come along and enjoy this adventure. Well, let me talk about the situation I'm in here right now. So I'm going to be photographing in this field. So this part of the field, this field is managed for wildlife. So this part of the field, the grass has not been cut this year. This part of the field, the grass has been cut. So I'm going to focus more on the grass that hasn't been cut this year, and hopefully I will be able to find some, sparrows or cardinals or something out there in this field. But my goal is to move down this way here, because there's a pond down here, and I'm hoping that I will be able to run into a cardinal, a bright red male cardinal in this snow, and it should really be a dramatic picture. But I'm still looking for the Savannah sparrow, the white-throated sparrow, and the white-crowned sparrow too. So I'm gonna keep my eyes out for those birds too, and anything else that may come along. I'm really hoping that a hawk or maybe even an eagle will come by here. I mean, these animals have all been seen out here. But it's just a beautiful day out here, and I'm having such a great time, and I'm really hoping that these birds become a lot more active, because this camera shows it a lot brighter than it actually is out here. It is still pretty dark out here. It is really overcast, but I am really, really excited about this. That's a red-shouldered hawk calling right now. Sounds like there's two of them. It sounds like there's one over here, another one over here. That is very exciting to me. Well, sunrise is occurring right behind me. The birds are starting to get really active. I can hear them chirping and calling to each other. So I really do expect this just to turn on here. And I'm out here at the perfect time. I mean, literally sunrise is just happening right now. The light is really soft. I have this dull overcast day today. So I'm really expecting to get some really good pictures of these birds, as long as they cooperate and come out and let me take their picture. The first thing I do when I get it set up to take pictures is check my light meter, make sure my situation for light is really good. Now right now I'm shooting at ISO 2000. I have a the aperture is 6.3, which is as low as this lens will go. That gives me a shutter speed about 6 to 800, which is a little low for photographing birds. I would like it to be about 1,000. But I expect the light to increase dramatically now pretty soon. So I'm just going to keep it where it is right this second, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. If it gets too high, I'm going to turn that, or if it gets up above about 1,000th of a second, I'm going to start turning down the ISO. But the first thing you should do when you get set up is check your things, because last night I was photographing the moon. We had a full moon last night, and my f-stop was 16, my ISO was 100. I had a 2-second delay on the shutter. You don't want to find that your settings are wrong when you go to take your first picture. So it's important to take those light meetings when you first get set up. Well, the first bird I photographed today has been the black vulture. This is a very common bird here in North Carolina, and as I've said before, I have to be more tactical about the way I take pictures this year. Black vultures are a bird I didn't photograph last year. Out of the 2 species that we have here in North Carolina, we have the black vulture and the turkey vulture. The turkey vulture is the most common of the 2. The black vulture is a much smaller bird. It actually looks stubby as it's flying through the air, and it has these gray feathers on the end of the wing, and that's the big tell for them. But getting a photograph of any bird is a good day, and photographing a bird I didn't photograph last year is even a better day. So, bird number 1 for the day. Just photographed a red-shouldered hawk. This is exciting. The birds are being very active. I saw a Cooper's hawk fly through. So bird number 2 is the red-shouldered hawk. Well, it's been a beautiful, productive day out here photographing birds. I mean, I had that big flock of sparrows that came through first thing this morning. I was able to photograph the black vulture, which I'm excited about. I was able to get a photograph of the red-shouldered hawk, which I'm really excited about. I saw a Cooper's hawk. I was able to photograph a song sparrow. So we really had a good day today. I'm excited about the fact that I came out here early and all the snow was out here and it was just great. But I gotta tell you the truth, I am freezing cold right now. So I'm gonna end the video here. I wanna thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video at all, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to our channel because that really helps us in the YouTube world. Become a Patreon supporter. Your support allows us to keep doing this. My name is Leahy. I want to thank you for watching.